Welcome to Cackling in the Void.
My name is Kaylee.
And I'm Ashley.
And let's see if the void echoes back today.
We're two best friends diving deeper into the void, talking about
absolutely
Pride
nothing.
stories and Reddit stories that are Pride related, and absolutely nothing, because it's Wednesday.
Yeah. I was like,
it's
welcome back to the void of nothingness.
Yeah.
We're spitting out some LGBTQ facts, and Ashley
These are cool, fun facts. But also, if you guys do tune into our Sunday episodes, be sure to read In the Tall World, which is the sequel to In the Tall Trees. We're doing a little break episode. It's a one-off episode. And then we're going to jump back into Enchanted, which is the second book in the Beguiled series. So that'll be fun. Just trigger warning for that book if you have not started already.
Just want to say trigger warnings for that book of obviously child abuse, sexual assault, ongoing trauma, depression, suicide, self-harm, mental and verbal abuse. Does that all count as one?
Yes.
Is that all count as like a general umbrella? Umbrella.
So just be careful. It is a very great written book, but if you have some triggers and stuff like that in that area, it is very intense.
Yeah.
But if you would like to join us, we'll be talking about it on Sunday.
On Sunday.
So, we're very excited.
Come join us on Sunday for that, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. But meanwhile, while we're over here on this lovely Wednesday, we can sell you 50, or we're probably not going to get through all 50. Let's be so for real, guys. We're going to tell you some fun facts about LGBTQ history that Ashley was lovely enough to find for us. I just have to say the first fact is wild, but I kind of love this, and I have a lot of follow-up questions after I read the first fact. Okay, so fact number 1 on this list, and also it's like the fact that it's the fact number 1. I'm just gonna have to throw it out there. I was like, okay, why is that fact number 1? But also, I do think that they are doing it in timeline order if we're looking
so we'll probably skip around a little bit just to
but I had to throw this in there because I just thought that this was really funny that this was the first fact on the list. The world's oldest porn dates back over 3,000 years and features both male and male and female and female and male and female couples.
I love that.
It's actually really cool that it's featuring everybody and it's very, very inclusive. Okay, follow-up question. Is this on display?
Can we go see it?
Can we go see this? And if we do we still have to show ID proving that we're old enough to go in the back to the theater? And then also do they provide people with tissues during this time? Is this like a theater session, or is this like a museum setup?
Roll out rocks.
Very confused. Also, I do want to know this art. Are they stick figures? Are we drawing all of it? How did we know? Does that make sense?
I'm guessing it's more than stick figures.
Do they have?
When did stick figures become a thing?
For forever.
I know they've been here for forever, but I'm guessing that this is not stick figures.
For forever, Ashley. What do you mean? Since when have stick figures been a thing? They've always been a thing.
That is true, but I'm guessing this is not stick figures.
But why would they not be? See, and that's the other thing, is I'm I want to see it because I don't care. I want to see the stick figures sucking at this point. I'm here for it. And the fact that, we're it's history, So just fun little facts about that.
And also is it on rocks? I'm guessing it's on rocks. It has to be.
Where else would it be?
That's true. And then the second one that I shall read is the oldest ever known chat up line was apparently between two men. A mythological story from the 20th dynasty of the ancient Egypt is between Horus and Seth, who quarreled for 80 years on who should rule. Seth attempted to pursue Horus to sleep with him, saying, "How lovely your buttocks, and how muscular your thighs." They then had sex.
I love how just the ending sentence, then they have sex. And I was like, Fantastic. I love that.
Good for them.
You know what? I think I want to use that line like next time I go out and be like, wow, your buttocks is so lovely, and your thighs, and how muscular your thighs are. Yeah. And then we're gonna have sex, and it's gonna be great.
I love that.
I feel like that's like the best pickup line ever.
Ew.
Bless you.
Thank you. That is a great pickup line. That's really funny.
Yeah.
And it's not the your buttocks is lovely. It's the how lovely your buttocks.
How lovely your buttocks and how muscular your thighs are. And I'm like, you know what?
It worked.
Yeah, it really did.
I also love how they'd been quarreling for 80 years on who to rule, so they are not young.
Yeah, no. Like they were, I think it's like one of those things where it's like the longing, the tension.
Oh, God.
This is like where heated rivalries got their storyline from.
There you go. We didn't realize
I haven't seen it. Okay, so sorry about that, guys, if I was wrong at all, because I haven't seen it, but I have been told
it lasts like 17
and educated
years.
about that it is a time lapse like type of show that takes place
not like
over
a year.
A course of like 15
17 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We figured that out.
So that's hence why I said that. So sorry if I was wrong about anything. I've not yet seen the show, but also
neither have I.
You know, kind of just similar premise. I feel.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Wow, you're really hot. Let's fuck." And they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was like, "Okay." I'm so glad that like you guys like really built that up in your head, and like I hope that it was as good as it was.
I do too.
In Egypt, 2 male royal manicurists were found buried together.
Sorry.
In a sheer tube. In a sheer tube, in a similar way as married couples were often buried. Their effigy reads, "Joined in life and joined in death." Having lived in 24 BC, they were believed to be history's oldest recorded gay couple. That's really cool.
Do you know their names?
I love that. I don't. And it's crazy that they don't list their names right here. That's insane.
Their names are... I can't. They're so long. Like, we would butcher them.
I can't say those names.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. They do have names, but no.
Wow.
The answer is, that's not for me.
Exactly.
That's not for me to say.
We love them.
I feel like somebody who has better phonetics and like a grasp of the actual English language would be able to sound that better. But like me, no. The answer is it's not for me.
Yeah, no.
Those names were not for me. But, they're there. And I love that they're like, that's kind of crazy. Like,
I also do like the joined in life and joined in death.
Yeah.
I do
Very
love that.
Beautiful.
So beautiful. Number 4 is some historical gay and bi figures have turned their lovers into gods. Alexander the Great wanted to make his boyhood lover a god when he died, but he was only allowed to declare him a divine hero. The Roman Empire Hadrian, of wall building fame, was successful in making his lover what did we say it was?
I'm so sorry.
Antinous.
Oh. Adonis?
Thank you, that. A god after he drowned in the Nile. I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry, where are we? Me, I'm like trying to like go to this like boyhood lover, and I was like, Hafashimshman?
No, the other one.
Yeah, Adonis. At least that's Adonis. What I think.
So he was successful in making
it's Anton.
I have no idea. But he was making his... Anton is not spelled like that.
Fantastic. I love that. I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Like a god after he drowned in the Nile, which what an awful way to die. I've heard drowning is like one of the worst ways.
It's one of those things where it's like it's unfortunate, but I'm going to say it. I feel like drowning in the Nile was like a
common occurrence.
Number one, a very common occurrence, but like in terms of like how you could die in like that time, I think that would be okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like the you know, a lot of people, you know, don't live past like what, 40?
Yeah.
You know? So like let's just say like, you know, average old age is 40.
Yeah.
And so you're already like looking at like the mortality rate of animals. Like, would you rather fall off a cliff or drown?
That's
Because
true.
I think I would rather drown. I'm gonna be so
Really?
for real about that.
I
Yeah.
think it depends on how I fall. Because and
like
how high the cliff
like
is.
you're hiking and then all of a sudden you just
Because if you fall,
like
that
and like
could,
and you like
kill you
slip under.
in an instant. Where drowning, I've heard, is very painful. Because your body's fighting against itself to go
Yeah.
get air and it can't. So that's why I'm like, if it's a high enough cliff, I'd rather die that way than
I guess,
drowning.
but like the
Like I've heard drowning is really painful.
yeah, I would think that drowning is probably more painful, but it's also like one of those things where it's like I think that if I was going to like fall off of a cliff, unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be high enough to like kill me instantly, because also you're going to be like tumbling and stuff. And then at that point, I think I would have rather just not gone through like the physical like scrapes, bruises, and broken bones that you would
also
have
feel
to
like
go through
on...
to like do like the cliff thing. I'm
so
like,
I actually know someone who knows somebody that their friends were hiking, like their family was hiking, and they were taking a photo on the edge of a cliff, and the cliff snapped.
yeah,
And they died instantly. Like they hit the ground and they just died instantly. Or within like a couple minutes. And
yeah,
then
but it's also like I don't know.
this
like
person was telling that story to their new neighbor, and their new neighbor went, "Oh, my son died the same way." And she went, "I'm so sorry. I did not." So this person knows 2 people that have died in the exact same way.
It's crazy. But it's also like for me, I'm like, it's also like the airtime. Like the airtime of like you now cognitively know what's happening. And it's
you
like,
cognitively know when you're drowning.
Yes. But there's like still I guess for me, I'm like the drowning thing, I'm like maybe it's like because like there's still a possibility that I wouldn't drown.
That's true.
Like,
I guess
like your
that
body's
is true.
still fighting for like the idea that you're
true.
not going to. Where like when you fall off a cliff,
you're
have just
no
like
control left.
Well, you know, and then
That's
but
true.
it's also like if you fall off a cliff and you live, bro, absolutely not. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
the rehab,
no, that would suck.
no. I'm like
The rehab would be awful.
like the surgeries, all of it. I'm like the answer is no.
Okay, but if you were guaranteed to die both ways, what one would you do? Like if it was a guaranteed death sentence.
Then I guess maybe the cliff, but like
if it wasn't a guaranteed, I would do drowning.
Yes, and
if
that's
it was
the thing is I'm
a
like,
guaranteed,
see, this is what I mean. Like I feel like drowning, you have more of like that possibility that like, hey, this might not happen.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree. As someone that almost drowned, I agree.
Yeah. So it's like seems interesting, but like back in, especially like in Egypt around the Nile, and we know for a fact that the Nile at this time was much larger and the current was much faster. Like,
yeah,
because like there was so much, it was much more uninhibited. And that's why like there's like, certain reasons why the Nile is, as like big as it is, because this was like also like one of their biggest water sources too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like not only like thinking about how many people like died in the Nile, but also like how many animals and everything else also died in the Nile.
It's a lot.
But also like, so like I think that's so cool that he was like, I'm gonna make you a god now. I'm like,
I do love that. I love that. I wonder what god.
Huh?
I'm gonna look up what god.
Fact number 5: the church sanctified gay marriages in the so-called Dark Ages, with one being in the Byzantine Empire. I believe his name is Basil. It's technically
Basil 1.
Yeah, it says Basil 1. I was like, that has to be a fucking typo. This, like, the number in the thing, because I think it's supposed to be, I don't know what it's supposed to be. But anyway, I think his name is Basil and his partner John.
Good for him. Antinous, how do we say it again?
Adonis?
Thank you, that. Was a Greek, dignified Greek youth and beloved champion of Roman Empire. Okay, he's gay lover. Following his death on the Nile River in 130 CE, Hadrian declared him a god. He was the deity of youth, beauty, and healing.
Is that his name? Can you have Google say his name for us? Because I don't think that that's actually how you say his name. Like, half of me is like, I don't know if that's actually correct. Because I have dyslexia and I just fill words in.
Antinous.
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 Antinous. Nah, his name's fucking Adonis. I don't give a fuck. That's it. I don't care. So sorry. His name is now Adonis.
Number 6. In a creation myth by somebody, there were 3 sexes. Those with 2 male heads, which were descended from the sun, those with 2 female heads, those from the earth, and those with a male and female head, descended from the moon. Displeased with them, Zeus crippled them by chopping them in half. Since that day, according to the history, we look at the other half to create our worlds. This is known as the origin of love.
That's actually really sweet. Sorry. Me being like, oh. Yeah, just imagine.
We're looking for the other half to create our whole, not world, to create our whole.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Very sweet. But also, like, the idea that, like, that this was, like, you know, once again, this was always...
I mean, the gods are very gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they're so gay.
They're so gay. And they love it. They
Yes.
love it, and they love, and they love being gay. Mercury represents male and female principles in harmony. In mythology, Mercury fathered... Jesus fucking Christ, these goddamn, like, Greek names. Hermaphroditus.
That sounded right.
Who had both male and female sex organs.
That is possible.
Yeah. I think it's the Ditus thing that, like, on every single, like, word ever.
Yeah.
In this thing, and I'm like, I understand that it probably sounds much better in not my accent, because you know.
Yeah. Ancient Greeks didn't believe in heterosexual and homosexual. However, they did believe in passive and active. The most common form of same-sex relationships were when the older male, acted as a mentor. Sorry,
I wasn't actually looking at the thing. I was like, sorry.
Wow, the dyslexia is so bad today. Sorry, guys.
No, you're
acted
fine.
as a mentor to and lover to a younger boy. They believed sperm was the source of knowledge, and it was able to be passed on.
You know what? Good for them. I love that.
I love that for them.
Also, it's really interesting that, like, sex has been, like, such a large part in so many things that like happen in, like, history, especially, like, the Greeks were fucking freaks. they were just like, yeah, free love. I love this.
Yeah.
Which honestly I think would be much better than what we have now. But
yeah.
Own opinion.
I agree.
We're on number 9, right?
Yes. Yep.
There was a band of 150 gay couples from Thebes who defended a Spartan army and went undefeated for 30 years. Hell
wow.
Yeah. I believe it.
Good for them. And then our last one today, because we figured we could split them up.
Yeah.
Is number 10. In ancient China, homosexuality was referred to as the cut sleeve and pleasures of the bitten peach.
Nice. I also love that, like, we're branching out into like actual like legitimate like long history. Like this is like
it is really interesting because we don't like even like this post because it says I'm just sharing the sense it seems like people could stand to learn a little bit about our history.
Yeah. But also
so I love that they did that.
Yeah. And then for our next part, we are still going to do some Reddit stories. And the first Reddit story comes from Relationship Advice. It's the LGBTQ stuff and Catholic boyfriend is the title.
Have fun. Any predictions?
I think they're gonna break up. Just kidding. Yeah, they're gonna break up because he's gonna be weird about it. But he also will probably like 3-4 years later find out that he's bi.
Yeah, that's my guess.
They're gonna break up, but like 4 or 5 years later, he's gonna figure out he's bi,
and then have a lot of regrets.
Yeah, and then have a lot of regrets, and then like message them and be like, "Thank you so much for educating me and being this person."
Yeah.
If we could only hope. Any other predictions, Ashley?
No, that was pretty much my prediction.
Fantastic.
I was like, no, he's gonna realize like 5 years from now, and
yeah.
And this is from 5 years ago, so maybe he's realizing now.
Yeah, maybe it's now. Oh my gosh, happy Pride, guys. Maybe it's now. Okay, so jumping in. Okay, so some backstory about me. I am a 25-year-old male and have been trying to find someone.
Sorry.
Yeah? Okay. And I've been trying to find somebody to really settle down with long term. I've been with some people before and it's never been great. My last relationship of 5 years ended when I was slowly phased out and replaced. Ugh, that's icky. Ooh. I hate that.
I hate that
like,
so
that's
much.
Icky. I hate that.
I hate that.
When I met my current BF, 32-year-old male. Okay, so he's already gay.
Yeah. Sorry. So that's how I was like, no, it's a male. I thought it was going to be like in quotes straight couple.
Sorry, I just needed to.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold that comment. It's fine. When I met my current boyfriend, 32-year-old male, via a dating app, I instantly felt a good connection. We stayed up past midnight, talking really,
and really connecting.
Sorry, what?
And really connecting.
Yeah, I was like, my eyes dropped to like the bracket right there. Yeah, I was like, I don't know why. I was like, talking and really connecting via text. We met up and had a great time. We went for a walk and dinner. We saw each other.
I said fun.
Yeah, so fun. And I was like, honestly, I feel like a walk and a dinner is like a great date. Like, right? I do feel like having dinner and then going for a walk is like a really like.
I do. I love that
date thing to do.
I love that.
But also like, you should always walk after you eat. It's healthier. We saw each other pretty much every weekend for the first few months, and it chatted all of the time. We shared some important stuff about us. He is from a Catholic family, and his family is very apprehensive about him dating another man, to the point where I'm just a quote unquote friend. I shared how my last relationship ended and that slowly losing communication was a big stressor for me. He shared with me some stuff about his last relationship and internal struggles with religion and relationship. I have comments, but I'm like,
hold them.
I'm gonna hold them. It's been 5 months now. Love that for them. It's been 5 months now. In that time, he has met my family and they all know him as my boyfriend. We have been intimate and it was by far, in all caps, just to let everybody know it's all caps, by far.
I love that.
the most incredible time I have ever spent with anybody in that aspect. Love that.
I love that.
Dilemma. The dilemma. This is where so like that is like context and backstory for their relationship. And now the real question and what they're really asking is the dilemma. Oh man, I'm sad. The last month or so, he has been feeling down. We saw each other less and less. He had began to text less and less. Hate that.
Oh no.
He knows that this is a big stressor for me. And a few weeks ago, he said he would try to talk to me more. I have not heard from him in 4 days now. I have tried not to be clingy, but offered support and just to let him know that I'm here. But now he won't answer my messages back or answer my calls. Is he ghosting me? Is he in a bad place and needs me more than ever? Should I stay by his side or get the message that he doesn't want to talk to me? What should I do?
Oh, that's rough.
I hate that. I was like, I hate this. And I actually, at the end of this, I hope they break up because
there's an update.
There's an update. I was like, I didn't look far enough down.
Oh, no, you got to go to the profile. Okay, don't read it yet.
Okay. So comments.
Am I the asshole?
Okay.
No, it's been removed.
I mean, somebody find this story for us. So some comments here. If he is 32 and not out to his family, he's not in a good place. He's not in... Sorry. Grammar. He's not in a good enough place in order to work or be in a relationship. You don't want to crawl back to the closest guy for you, especially to a closeted guy. I promise you that. As for him ghosting you, that's more evidence that he is not able or unwilling to commit to you in the way that you really deserve. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Like, I'm like, for me, I mean, Ashley and I have talked about it for like 1,000 fucking years that communication is like one of our biggest love languages, but the number 2, one of the most important things in our relationship and in our foundation for romantic relationships outside of our relationship.
Yes.
Because we are romantic. Our platonic romantic love. It's cool.
It's the best.
Yeah, and I really do hope that everybody gets to experience something like that. But
I know.
Not everybody can be as lucky to have a best friend like Ashley.
Oh, not everybody is lucky to have a best friend like Katie.
Okay, that's fucking gay. Okay, moving on.
So gay.
So gay.
So we haven't. There is an update. It was am I the asshole if I leave my boyfriend for not talking to me when he's depressed? And then, but sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators. So we don't have the post. Skimming the comments. Someone says, either way, I think the writing is on the wall here. He's keeping you on the hook with very, very minimal contact. He drives to your place for your birthday and spends 10 minutes. No, you deserve better. So...
He doesn't talk. I'm sorry. I'm me. Just Floor. He doesn't talk to you for 4 days. Drives to your house for like your for your birthday for 10 fucking minutes. No.
That's wild. You deserve better.
I'm sorry. I don't really celebrate my birthday, and I've only like recently, within like the past couple of years, like really started to celebrate my birthday. Yeah. And if I had a partner, unless they were like gone for like a trip or something. No, I expect them to show up for my birthday. Regardless, I'm not expecting them to plan a party. I'm not expecting them to like just plan like a whole day. I'm not expecting them to literally do anything. All you have to do is show up at my motherfucking house and like sit in bed with me or like walk my dog with me or like I'm not asking for much, but for you to show up and spend more than 10 minutes with me. Yes. I want at least 6 hours or more because
yes, exactly.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and so someone else,
insane.
Once again, there's not that many comments. We're not going to sadly get the story, and I'm upset about it, but it's okay. No, you would not be the asshole. It's not your responsibility for his mental health. You got to focus on you. Try to get him help. Sure, but don't stay with him because you're scared of what might happen. It'll end bad for both of you. So
I agree with that, because here's the thing is like and then also as somebody who struggles with like severe chronic depression, and I will most likely struggle with it my entire life, but it is very difficult to... Did you find it? Or is there another update?
I'm looking. Oh my god, I found it.
So it's like it is hard and it's difficult, and I understand like from that person's perspective of like they're really hurting, and like I understand like why they're hurting, and like I want to be there for them because I deeply care about this person.
Yeah.
But I think like what the other person said was correct. Like you need to, like you can provide resources and provide support, but you should not stay with them in order for them to get better if you're only hurting yourself. Like,
exactly.
You guys have to be in a partnership where you guys are like, yes, there are times where people struggle and it hurts, but there has to be like, that
still
idea,
communication and like this respect for the other person.
Yes.
So we do have the update.
I love
I'm
that.
very excited.
Go
Thank
for
God.
it, Ashley. Ashley's gonna read the update because I don't have it, but
So I've been with my boyfriend. So this is, we're still gonna get that little backstory.
Yeah.
I've been with my boyfriend, 32 male, for 5 months. When we first met, I felt like we really clicked well. We saw each other every weekend and messaged all the time. I'm 25-year-old male, and he is from a Catholic family, part of the stress, I believe. The last month or so, he has told me he's been feeling down or depressed. He hasn't really let me in. I don't want to pry, so I try to offer my support without prying. He said that when he's down, he becomes tight-lipped. He knows that cutting off communication is a big stressor for me. In the last month or so, I've heard from him less and less. I've only seen him twice, including a 10-minute quick hello as he dropped off a gift for my birthday. He gave me a sound bar for my birthday, which looks fairly expensive and suggests he wants to watch more TV together. The dilemma: I've not heard from him at all in the last 4 days. He won't reply to my texts or answer my calls. Is he ghosting me? Is he just super down? Should I take the hit and leave? Am I the asshole for assuming he's ghosting me and he is down? Plus, he gave me that expensive gift.
Okay, well, number one, the gift doesn't mean anything. I don't care how fucking expensive it is.
Yeah.
It's a gift. And that is also like something that I personally had to learn, and I'm still learning because like I get weird when people give me shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I actually like I am one of those, like, I'm a pebbler. I'm like really big. Like, you pick up trash and you tell me that it like, you're like, I saw this and I thought of you, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna hold it forever. And I actually, like, I really do. Like, there's some stuff where I'm like, I really should get rid of that. That's literally just
literally, I'm like it's a rock. Like, you can get rid of it.
But like, but it's special because I remember who gave it to me and when they gave it to me, and like it's just like, it's one of those things where like, okay, yeah, it's whatever. But like the expense of like the gift shouldn't matter. What matters is whether or not like your love language is like being fulfilled, and like it doesn't seem like you needing quality time or communication is getting fulfilled, regardless of how expensive that sound bar is. Number one. Number two, this was 4 days after his fucking birthday. No. Also the fact that like he is 32. This guy is 32. And like this other person is like, and OP is 25. I think that it is also like on the 32-year-old to maintain relationships regardless of how depressed you are. And this is going to be one of those things where like trigger warning for like severe depression and things like that, and just like little things that I've learned because of my struggles with this. For a long time, like you'll think that like pushing people away or putting people at arm's length is the best thing because you feel so shitty inside. But it's also like one of those things where it's like you do need to realize at some point that number one, it's always okay to ask for help, regardless of how hard it is. You need help. People need help. It's like a fact of life. It's a shitty fact. I'm not gonna deny it. It's a shitty fucking fact, and it's awful asking for help. But you need help, and you need to ask for help. And it's really good.
And it's okay for you to let people in and have people in your corner to let like see you then. Like and, if you don't do that, like you're only hurting yourself more and more.
Yes,
which...
and you're and here's the thing is like in terms of like being like and self-isolating, I know that it feels good for like this like the 5 seconds that you're doing it, and I know that it feels really great, and then I also understand that like there's a lot of shame involved as well, like during the self-isolation, because like it's a lot of like the you know, I should be doing this or I should be doing that, and it's never actually like what you should be doing. It's actually what you should be doing is what you want to do, and 9 times out of 10 what you want is support. What you want is somebody to come along and say, hey, do you need help? Hey, I'm here for you. Hey, even if it's like literally just like sitting in silence. It's like hey, do you mind like just being in the house? Just like sit on the other side so I can't see you, but I know that you're here. You know? Yeah. And it's really unfortunate, but like I do think that like his partner, OP's partner, the 32-year-old male, needs to go to therapy. Yeah. Or needs to find a support group, or needs to find support to help him with that. As well as another thing is, I have to say this, and I know that it's a difficult thing to hear and it's a difficult thing to say, but when you are in a relationship, you are not responsible for your partner's happiness. Yeah. And that's what it is. And it's like, when I say like it's a hard thing to hear and it's a hard thing to say, is that like it really is. Like when you tell people that, they're like, wait, but all I want to do is make my partner happy. Of course you do, because you care about them. Yeah. But you're not responsible if they feel that or not. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like you can do everything under the sun and like try to change yourself, but at the end of the day, if they're not your person, it's not going to be satisfactory regardless of how much effort you put into that. And at a certain point, like everybody's kind of telling him in the comments, you need to recognize that and walk away for yourself. Yeah. You know? So. Yeah. You're not responsible for your partner's happiness, and I'm really sorry to say that, but I think you guys should break up. Yeah. I hope that they're both doing better and doing okay now. Yeah, I hope they're doing better, and I hope they're living their best lives separately. Yes, me too. I'm like, I hope they're both doing much better, but I also hope that they're living their best lives separately. Yeah. I agree. But jumping into the next story. And I also don't think that he's the asshole. I just like want to like be very clear about that. At least in my opinion. Not the asshole. I don't think that you're an asshole for kind of wanting to break up with your partner of 5 months, mind you. Yeah. They haven't even been together for a fucking year. Of 5 months because they're not talking to you. I don't think that that's unrealistic. No, it's not. It is really not. It's shitty, but not unrealistic for that, you know? Yeah. Okay, well, on to the next story, which is, it's from, True Off My Chest, and also Best of Redditor updates. So that's fun. So it's, I'm gay and my wife doesn't know. Any predictions? I think that his wife finds out. And I hope, in my little world, I hope that their divorce is really amicable and like they end up like still living together as like platonic friends, and like I love that. They like still like do that, and they, you know, have a relationship. Yeah. Well, let's get into it. Because I am assuming, I know this is going to sound bad, because I am assuming that there has to be kids involved. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I mean, they've been married for 9 years. That's true. They've been married a long time. So we'll see.
Maybe
Yeah.
they had kids, maybe they didn't. Okay, so my wife and I have been together for 9 years, married for 7, but I know that I am gay. I've never been attracted to another woman other than her, but I've been attracted to lots of men.
Okay.
I've never been in a sexual relationship with a man, but if I wasn't with my wife, I know I would be. My preferences when I'm by myself have only ever been men. But it is strange. My wife is my soulmate in the most absolute sense. It doesn't matter that she's a woman. I'm so in love with her mind and her heart and her as a human being that she could literally be in any body and I would love and worship her. Oh!
I was like, okay, well, now I'm going to cry. That's crazy. But you kind of have to tell your wife.
Yeah, literally. Even being with her sexually is incredible because it's her. I know that this makes no sense and that, oh God, it makes no sense and that's why I can't tell her. She would think that she isn't enough because she isn't a man, but she's my other half of my soul and I could never hurt her or be without her. I think every inch of her body is beautiful and she lights me up like no other human could. She completes me and I know that I wouldn't be with anyone else, but I know that no one will believe that. Is it possible to be gay except one woman? So if so, that's what I am. And there was an edit saying, I now realize that I'm probably a bisexual. And somewhere instead of like content with that, I don't really need a label. And those of you calling me a pervert, a degenerate, a fetishist, etc. for being attracted to men, I suggest you try replacing hate in your heart with love. It worked out very well for me.
Oh.
So this is like relevant comments that were on the original post, since this is on the MIV, or the best writer updates. Relevant comments. I view sexuality as a spectrum. You might be bi in the sense that you're 99% gay and 1% straight, and your wife ignited that 1%. As long as you're happy with your wife and she is with you, that's what matters. And then OP's response, hijacking this comment to say thank you to everyone that shared their own personal experiences. It's good to know that this is seemingly more common than I thought. It makes me feel like I need to less focus on labels and more on how fortunate I am to have my wife and her love.
I agree, but I do think you should tell your wife.
I do too.
Because here's the thing is like the way that this man is talking about her.
They seem so like in such a great relationship.
There's no way that I don't think that she feels the same about him.
Yeah.
And whether or not she has like I would be a lesbian, like whether or not she has like any of those thoughts, I think like me, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think she would feel the same way. You know, like I just think that this is an important thing. And like, listen, everybody's changing and we're constantly like discovering ourselves, but like,
yeah,
you also have to like let your partner know.
Exactly. So this is a second post kind of still tying into that first post that he posted in bisexual. I secretly identify as a gay man, or at least that's what I thought up until now, but I have a wife. We've been together for 9 years. I've never been attracted to another woman other than her, but I've been attracted to lots of men. I've never been with a man, but if I wasn't with my wife, I know I would be. And then, so like that's what he said above. But with my wife, it's always been different. It never mattered that she's a woman because I love her and her mind and her heart. She's my soulmate, and so I find her body very attractive and beautiful, and we've always had a very fulfilling sexual relationship. But I feel like this would make no sense if I tell her I'm 99% sure I'm gay, and she 99% sure I'm gay. Then she'll think I'll want to cheat on her or leave. I don't whatsoever. I only want her. She's my absolute world, and I'm so in love with her and so attracted to her. Like, is there sexuality except for gay? Like, that's gay except for one woman, or like bi, but specifically where the gender doesn't matter in one instance. So he's really going through.
I mean,
figuring out his own.
I mean, there is that. I think that's the We were looking at their flag and we were like, "Oh, what's the difference between all like 4 of them?" Because they're extremely nuanced, and I'm trying to like think of what it's called, because there is like that person that's like there's an actual name.
Yeah, there is. Hold on.
And me and Ashley talked about it the other
we
week.
We did. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh, omnisexual.
That's what it is. There we go. He's an omnisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is where you're attracted to all genders, but you have a very strong preference for the gender.
Yes.
A certain gender. Okay. What do you think's going to happen in the update? Without looking.
Once again, I'm gonna say it. I hope he tells her, because I think that once again, I think she's gonna, number one, I think she's gonna react well.
I do
and
too.
I think that she is going to love him even like just the same, if not more, because their trust and their bond has been like renewed. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope
you
so.
know.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Do you have a different one?
no, that's what I'm hoping. I really hope.
That's what I hope. But also at the same time, I'm like,
some people could be rude. I know.
Yeah, some people are like fucking crazy.
I know.
And like, you know, whether or not like you believe like that, like your partner is like this person, but they like could, you know, just
literally.
Else. You know what I mean?
Something can trigger, and it's just like, okay, wow, what happened here? Okay, so update.
Okay.
TLDR. I told her. So after I posted here last week, I did a ton of research, and I'm fairly certain I'm bisexual with a strong physical preference towards men, but demisexual when it comes to women. Hey! Me.
Okay, you know what? Actually, but I mean, I guess that would still count under the omnisexual umbrella because...
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Nuances. I've never had deep feelings for anyone except for my wife, male or female, but when I met her, I started to develop those feelings. The physical attraction strongly followed. I obviously did not plan on ever finding out if it'd be the same for other women, nor do I plan on being with a men, despite what some people said. Either way, these labels don't really matter in themselves because I won't be exploring it, but I did decide I want to tell my wife, and they helped me articulate it. Mm-hmm. So I sort of blurted it all out to her over the weekend. I told her I'm probably bisexual, demisexual, and initially wasn't sure whether to tell her because she's the only woman I've ever been sexually attracted to, but in the end I did. I told her my love for her wasn't defined by her gender, but that she's my soulmate and I'm truly in love with her heart, her mind, and her body. Those of you that said she probably knew more than I thought were right. She was sort of surprised, but not entirely. She assumed that I wasn't straight because she had a vibe. Not sure what that means. And she noticed I never talked about how other women were attractive. She thought I think she was surprised that my preferences were other than her skews so significantly towards men, but she knows I didn't want to pursue it, so she said it doesn't matter. She also told me she thinks she's on the bisexual spectrum to someone herself, though likewise has no plans of exploring it. This is such a great relief to have it all out and open with her. I told her I'd be more than happy to go to therapy with her if she wants help processing it. She said it's not necessary right now, but it's good to know it's an option in the future. Thank you to everyone who left kind and critical but constructive comments. And no thank you to homophobes.
Thank you to those fucking homophobes.
It looks like everything will be okay.
Oh.
Had a vibe, literally. I don't know how to...
I'm not gonna lie about it. There are just like some people that you meet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Ashley has this penchant for like attracting like queers. Like
I do.
In
everyone
certain
around
terms,
me.
Where it's like the Ashley will be telling me about somebody and I'm like in my head I'm like, oh yeah, they're definitely like queer or like pan or bi or something. I'm like, they're definitely falling under that umbrella. And then Ashley's like, no, they identify as straight. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
but it's like
we'll see.
No, trust me.
And then literally like a month and a half later, like Ashley was like, they came out to me, and I'm like, I knew it.
We all knew.
We love that, but it's also like, damn. But also like, yeah, there are some people where you're like, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's okay that we're all like a little fruity. Like, it's okay that you like that. Like,
yeah.
Not a big deal. Like,
yeah,
not a big deal.
Pause.
Posh grooming.
Posh grooming.
I'm for a noon appointment. We can't get in.
Oh, awesome. I will let Leah know. She keeps the door locked just because sometimes there's dogs out and about. So you can knock on the door and I'll let her know. No problem. Bye.
If you need to call her, you can. If it's faster.
That's a good idea.
Just because that client seemed really like, why are you not here?
I know. Sonny is there at the door.
I tried to call and it went to voicemail, and so I texted you. But if it went to voicemail, you're probably not going to get that text.
Yeah.
Because that probably means their phone's dead. And there's not like a shop phone.
What?
And there's like not like a shop phone.
No. It's just her phone. Okay. She saw the text. Okay. Oh god, that OP loves his wife so much.
But it's also like I love her. She's like, yeah, I get the vibe. Like, for sure.
Literally. Also, I completely forgot. I have a lunch at 12:30. I already texted her I'll be late.
What
it's
time is it right now?
12
Oh,
o'clock.
okay.
So we have time. So we'll read a couple
say,
comments. Go to the next one.
I was like, do you even want to go to the next one? We could just end it here. It'd be really
And, like,
short.
save
It'd
that
only
one for
be like an
next time?
hour. It would
That's
be
true.
a really short episode because technically we're at 52 minutes.
I'm just going to have a short episode.
So like maybe like a 40-minute long episode.
Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, that's true because we did have a couple cuts. And that means, and then we could do like a couple comments and then we could save that story for the next time because I think that one is going to be good.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Pause. I love the love that man has for his wife. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
It's also just like one of those things where you're like, I also love that his wife was like, thank you for telling me, but I had the vibe. But also
absolutely.
I love that she was like, thank you for telling me. I had the vibe, but also I didn't know that like, you know, it would be like I love that she's also like but like she also like didn't know all of it. And like she was grateful to have that
the information. She wasn't like, oh my god, like how dare you? Like, oh, you clearly want to be with a man. Like I love how she's like, yes, I get it.
And I also loved how she was able to talk about her sexuality too. And it's like
and I also
the gateway of it is
so and I also
nice.
love how he's like, hey, like if you want to go to therapy, we can go to therapy. And she's like, I don't think it's necessary right now. Like we're good. But I love how she's like, but I love that it's an option in the future. And I said, I love that.
Yeah, because it's like especially like when navigating sexuality and its fluidity within within a closed relationship, because I'm assuming obviously that they are monogamous because they're not open to exploring other people, so we can just assume that that's the umbrella that they're falling under, and so it's like one of those things where it's like I think that that's great that they have enough communication to be able to do that. I think that it's wonderful that they have like enough ideas and aspects of certain things to like literally be able to talk and communicate and to have like somebody like be that supportive, and also like the open and willingness for like to go to therapy regardless of like what they're actually going for, what I mean?
Exactly. I do love that. So it's also so interesting because it's like, I mean, we all know like the term like gaydar like has a vibe, and it's so interesting that like we're all like no, there is a certain vibe, and it's really it's just really interesting because it's like I feel like the vibe you can't really describe because it could be so like everybody's different.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. It's also like one of those things where it's like the vibe, yes, of course everybody is different, but
there's a vibe.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where I'm like, sometimes I'm like, wow, I look so straight, and I'm like, no, Kaylee, that's gross.
I'll do that every once in a while too. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, okay, Ashley.
No, actually, you're not, because you still have, like, because your personality's not.
Exactly.
These
I was
like
really
one of those
thinking
things,
about it the other day, and I'm like, I think I have 1, 2, 2 straight friends.
I actually have a lot of straight friends.
Okay, so I stole all of your gay friends, and you stole all of my straight friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, most of them are straight.
Yeah, it's like majority of mine are gay. So,
but I also think here's the thing is, regardless if they are straight, they've always been so, I don't really give a shit about like your relationship status, because like, like there's some friends that I have like, one of my other best friends I've been friends with for literally like 15 plus years now. Like I think we're almost at 15 years, which is crazy to even like conceptualize.
Yeah.
But like to think about like this woman has seen me date like everything under the sun. So
I
like
love
it's
that.
like one of those things where it's like she's so like unjudgmental, and like when I show up, she's just like, cool. Yeah.
I know, it's
like,
wild.
we
I
like
was
just
thinking,
move on with our
I
lives.
love
Like
that.
when like for instance, like when I came out to my friends, a lot of them were like, were you not already out?
That
like,
happened
it was
to me.
like a very like a I thought we already did this before though. Like is this deja vu? Like maybe I just dreamed that you did. I was like, were you not already out? Because now I'm confused about what's
I
happening.
think
I was
that's
like,
how a lot of people reacted when I said it too.
yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
like okay.
And
like it's a lot of the like, were you not already out? Like okay, you're right. You're
exactly.
right. I kind of was. So.
Yeah. It's but
I also
it's important to be surrounded by friends that like you
Yeah.
know like it's like and like the yes and this shit. Do
yes,
improv.
exactly. Exactly. But it's like regardless if like they're gay, straight, or whatever, if they support you and they love you and they align with you and your values and how you live your life, then fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's also
and
baffling. Like I was thinking the other day, I'm like, God damn, I've known some of my friends for 19 years this year, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, it's like baffling to like sometimes like think about how long and how much this person has like watched you grow, and you're like, oh, God, damn, that was rough.
I know.
Like there are some times where it's like I'm so grateful for you, because like there was periods of my time before like we were friends, Ashley, that I was like, oh fuck, that was a rough couple of years. And I'm so grateful for the friends that stuck with me through it and came out on the other side with me, because fuck. Yeah.
Well, now
rough.
you're stuck with me, and I will go through all of the hardships with you. So
Yeah. And I'll do it all with you too. So like,
Exactly.
let's go,
Yeah.
But I love that he has a wife that is so supportive, and
Yeah.
she has a husband that is so supportive, and that they support each other with their ebbing and flowing of their growing sexuality, and are open to different things and communicating with each other. And I think that this was the main point of like the differences between couples that communicate and couples that don't. Where like, yes, obviously we're being like, oh, well, it's like a 7-year marriage comparatively to 5 months.
But also, if you think about
At
it, I
the
feel
same
like
time, I'm like,
you really
it
can
makes
fall
no difference
into
to me.
No, it makes no difference.
No, it makes
But
no
also,
difference.
like, when you fall, like, yes, you've been together for 9 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could fall into a routine and a habit where you kind of
Yes.
start losing that, and it's like, no,
Absolutely.
like, you need to continue to communicate,
Mhm.
and, you know, and so that's why it's like, it doesn't matter. The communication needs to stay the same.
Yes, it does
Whereas
not matter.
in 5 months, kind of like you said in the other story, where it's like, oh, we were chatting all the time, we were texting, we were seeing each other. It's like, you're in that honeymoon period where it's like, wow, okay, so like but the talking, like you should still talk. You know what I mean? Like, that's why it's just interesting. Just communicate. Not that hard.
It's really not that hard.
You could have difficult conversations, but it's not that hard. You could do it, I promise.
Yeah. Just breathe. Always remember to breathe. Breathing helps everything.
Exactly.
Everybody breathe.
Yeah. I know my therapist was talking to me about how, like, breathing only works when you're at a nice baseline. Like, it works.
Yeah.
But it
I agree.
works the best when you're only, like, when you're at a baseline and you're, like, actually able to I remember the first time when I, like, took a deep breath when I was anxious, and it actually worked, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. And it's the idea of like, you need to start breathing before you stop breathing.
Yes. That should be a sticker.
But like, that is such a contradictory like statement, and it's like what do you mean? It's like no, like, I know that when I'm going into a difficult situation, or like if somebody I know brings up a difficult thing, you'll physically hear me start to like breathe. And I'm just like,
I do the same thing.
I'm so sorry. It's nothing to do with you. I just really have to do this because I want this to be a conversation.
Yes.
I don't want this to be anything else but a conversation where I truly, deeply hear you and understand you.
I agree.
And that's why I'm like,
Just take breaths. Yeah. It can even be like, I know we both do it also, like, when we're excited, because it's like, don't
yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Just breathe.
Yeah.
You could be
Yeah.
excited later. Just
Yeah,
listen to
just
them.
breathe and it'll be okay. And then we can scream in our car.
Exactly. Exactly. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was
Yeah.
super fun. The Reddit stories really do. They're quite
Yeah.
entertaining.
The Reddit stories are really fun. I love coming and like seeing all the updates and finding all of the updates and doing all of that. I think I'm enjoying that a lot. But make sure
I
you guys
agree.
like, follow, subscribe, hit all of the buttons. We do have a Buy Me a Coffee link in our bio as well as on
Buzzsprout.
sorry, Buzzsprout. I was like, had a brain like
Your
little
brain
thing.
stopped.
My brain stopped mid-sentence. On
Yep.
Buzzsprout, we do have a little like donation button, so if you'd like to donate there as well, you can. Thank you guys so much for listening, loving us, and supporting us. We love you guys. Happy Pride.
Happy
And,
Pride.
we love all of you.
And the last thing we want to say to you is,
What the void say to you?